We're having this beautiful day with Avi, our yoga teacher. Avi, he's a yoga teacher and he's organizing yoga retreats, yoga events, and some classes in Bucharest, Timișoara, and Cluj. And I have some curiosities about this yoga detox retreat. So please join us in a few minutes of conversation. Avi, I will start with an icebreaker. I'm curious, what did you learn from your students during this retreat?
There's way too many things that I'm taking home from this retreat. I realized there are so many people around me who are more balanced in some aspects than me, and they had a lot of positive lifestyle habits. I have learned how sometimes we suppress our feelings, our emotions, our thoughts, and we create a layer of cover and we make it a nice package, and that's our comfort zone. It was very prominent among some of them, so might not be taken as a very positive thing, but that makes me aware of my own conditionings. This I'm taking with me. I learned various other small positive inputs that they shared during the retreat, the feedbacks on how to organize and what they would like to hear. So those things will be there in the future retreats. So these are my learning lessons from this retreat.
So it's a growing process.
Absolutely.
Every time you organize a retreat.
Exactly.
Yeah, find out the stories, the people's stories and the people experiences help you to grow yourself.
Absolutely.
As a teacher and as an organizer.
Also as a person.
Also as a person. That's very nice of you. Yesterday you said in the class, and it was something that triggers my inner perspective. You said that every yoga style has a technique and an attitude. And we often learn the technique. We're becoming better at it. We're becoming better about practicing the yoga style, but we don't practice the attitude. Would you be kind to share your perspective about this? What is the yoga attitude we should develop?
Behind the practice, the attitude is like the soul. We can perfect a practice, but if we are not grounding ourselves with the right mindset, right attitude, we miss to get the deeper knowledge from yoga. Deeper knowledge from yoga would mean connecting with our inner self, connecting with the subtle aspects that monitors our life, that we can bring out of the yoga mat to our day-to-day life. So it's the attitude that you can bring and blend it in your day-to-day life interaction, not necessarily the sun salutation A, B or other yoga practices that you might be doing on the yoga mat.
Can you give me some practical examples just to get a closer touch to this word attitude?
A practice like, while doing any practice, when you're confronting a struggle, when you're confronting a challenging situation, this gives you an opportunity to change your mindset and to look at it from a distance and to see how in a challenging situation you are reacting. You can bring this knowledge into your day-to-day interaction in a board meeting or in a other interaction in your office, at your work. When you are confronting a challenging situation, are you getting absorbed by it, or can you just push back and be an observer? Yeah?
Okay.
Then in yoga practice, even in a most challenging posture, there is a synchronicity of breath and movement. Are you able to bring that same approach while you are rushing through the busy roads of Bucharest or any other city? Can you drive while maintaining the awareness of your breath? Can you remain connected to the whole space of your body? Can you consciously choose positive thought, positive feeling, like what you do during the practice of yoga? So these will be some of the simple takeaway practice from the yoga mat to life.
And do you think that we can get some, I don't know, homeworks back home from practicing what we've been learned on the yoga mat in our daily life?
Yeah.
Can you give me some example, like
What should be the homework? What should we practice?
Just a simple task, like something we learn on the mat, and we can take it with us in the office.
Maybe the starting point could be as simple as breath awareness.
Okay.
During the yoga session, you are very much aware of your breathing, and now check during the other part of your life, during the other part of the day, can you remain aware of your natural spontaneous breathing?
And how does this help us, this practice?
It helps
What are the
in
benefits?
developing much deeper connection with the body and mind. We don't want to use the body just to be a carrier of the head from point A to point B. The wholesomeness is experienced when we are connected, when we are experience a totality between head, heart and hands. Adhika, head, what am I experiencing emotionally, and my actions.
I would love to get more in the word connection, because we use it so often these days that I feel that we're losing the connection about understanding the word connection itself.
We are living in an edge of a 4G connection, whereas we are completely disconnected many times with ourselves. So the step one of connection is to acknowledge what is going on in my body, what's happening in my mind, what am I experiencing in my emotion. And only when I am able to understand what's going inside me, I can hope that I will be able to connect with somebody outside me, a situation outside me. Okay. External connection is the reflection of internal connection, of my connection with myself.
So these days it's pretty hard to find this kind of connection that you're talking about. I'm wondering, in this world full of information, alerts, how can we understand the word detox? Because detox has, I don't know, from my point of view, a very mainstream translation, like we get fresh juices and do this and do that, but these days we learn from you that detox, it's not all about eating healthy or going veggie or developing some vegetarian lifestyle. Detox, it is much more than that. So I would love to have a deeper understanding with your help about the detox word.
Before we even try to detoxify ourselves or to understand detox, we have to understand how we have toxified ourselves. And here plays the role. We have toxified our body by being static, by consuming wrong kind of foods, as you said, by adopting different sedentary lifestyle, or too much of dynamic lifestyle where there is no time to connect with the body and to just settle down. So once we understand these things, then we go beyond to the understanding how we have toxified our mind. Negative thoughts, envious, being jealous, always being competitive, always comparing. These are food, these are mental food. So we can start detoxifying, step one, by acknowledging them. Step two, not pushing them under the carpet, but to bring them on the surface and to say, yeah, I have jealousy in me, I have negative thoughts in me. Third, finding right contemplative or meditative techniques to release in a slow, step-by-step manner, one at a time, on a regular basis. Detox retreat is a good starting point, but it's not you have detoxed, now you're clean for good. No,
This is just an on-off button.
Yeah, it's not an on-off
button.
Absolutely.
Button that you push and
absolutely
expect that you'll be super okay in your daily life.
And
it's a journey.
Exactly. And as I was saying during the retreat also, that one shower is not gonna assure you that you will smell fresh for rest of the week or rest of the month. You have to do it on a regular day-by-day basis, and that's what is needed. A regular regime, a regular lifestyle of how do I let go of what I have consumed. Okay. That has to be there.
That brings the word presence from my opinion.
Yeah.
Like the presence to be aware of your environment and the presence to acknowledge your body as a whole.
Yeah.
Okay. What we should take home for these 4 days? Like we've learned so much from you, like workshops, seminars, having that yoga talk last evening, understanding what the word yoga means. What we can take home in our daily practice, starting, let's say, tomorrow.
I have tried to offer a basket of yogic tools, and what every individual should do is to see which is the most easiest one to adopt, not starting with something which is complicated and hard to implement. So maybe an easiest practice would be breath awareness. Now, the easiest practice could be starting the day with a positive thought, or preparing a gratitude list, or practicing 5 minutes of meditation like Antardarshan. So these kind of things could be the starting point. Then incorporating few healing mantras which take care of the body, mind, emotion. Incorporating few yogic movements done with awareness, which helps you to connect with the body, mind, and the deeper dimensions. So people can choose based on their temperament, based on their need, what is suitable for them, based on how much time is available to them.
So the yogi tools are there. We'll just have to look for it and search it. Have the curiosity to open our hearts and our mind.
Right.
And they are different for every personality. I know I had only 5 questions. I'm looking forward to discover more and have like 100 questions before we're finished. After we finish this interview. Thank you for your time. Thank you for being here. Namaste.
Thank you. Namaste.
And please don't follow social media. Follow your heart, and then you can give a heart back on Instagram.